Hello and welcome to Market Ka Gyaan. I am Narendra Solanki. Today we will continue our discussion on pharmaceutical sector. In previous videos, we have shown you the basics of pharma sector and discussed how the businesses of various companies and what are the segments which are there in Indian pharma sector. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and bell icon in order to get timely updates and notifications whenever we have an update for you. So let's start. In today's video, we will discuss how the domestic pharma industry business model, or you can say how behaviorally it is structured. So basically, we can divide Indian pharma, domestic pharma industry into four parts, and we can see most of the companies would fall within these four parts, or it would travel within these four parts as it develops and strategizes its different business strategies going ahead. So these four parts are first one which can be categorized as brand builders. Second part is therapy leaders. Third part is access drivers, and fourth part is specialty players. So I think most of things are very clear even with the names, but let me explain you. With starting with brand builders. So brand builders, the companies which are falling into this quadrant, most likely would be focusing on large brands, creating large brands. They have a legacy brand with strong brand equity, and if I can give you an example, then MNC companies would be preferably fitting in this, which follow this type of business models. Second is therapy leaders. In this, companies try to focus on few therapies, establishing leadership into those therapies. And if we can give you an example, then it could be Cipla, which is a leader into the respiratory. Alchem into anti-infectives could be a good example. Now, third is access drivers. So, what this access drivers category does is that these kind of companies especially focus on GPs. Here, GPs mean general practitioners who are prescribing the drugs, so doctors and all, and expanding their reach in beyond metro and tier 1 cities, especially into tier 2 cities where penetration and reach is very less. These kind of companies leverage existing molecules and take them to a very vast untapped market which is available in tier 2 cities. Penetration beyond tier 2 cities is the forte of these kind of players, and for this they need a large field. Now the fourth and the last quadrant is specialty players. These kind of players focus on specialty care products targeting chronic and niche therapies. These players have high profitability, which is incomparable to the branded players. Collaborations with innovator companies also plays a crucial part of their strategies, especially if we can take an example of if you study the history of Lupin, which has successfully capitalized on partnership with various MNC companies to bring their specialty innovator products in India. So this presents a brief overview outlay of Indian domestic pharma industry into four separate quadrants. Most of these companies, if you study well enough, you will find that many of the companies have moved from C to D, or from various different quadrants to different quadrants. So that's it for now. Stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.